gonna be so bad.
What do you want? Please!
And you know what? What was that?
Cut the cameras. Dead end.
Okay.
Are you fucking kidding me?
You should never call me a fat ass Kelly Price.
The flavor.
Good morning, campers. Today is a beautiful day, and you know why? Because we are going to be playing more Stein's Gate. So, last time, shit hit the fan a little bit. My girl, Maquise Caruso, was killed, and we don't know who did it. I think I want to try and, like, Groundhog Day it, though. I think that's what's gonna happen, because there's no way they would kill off the best girl, like, that early. So, let's just jump right in. I step back from the monitor. What the fuck is that? Displayed on the screen is the ugly cute character Alpaca Man? Alpaca Man? What the fuck? This is a game called Alpaca Man 2, where you speak to Alpaca Man via microphone and watch him react. Oh, it's like, Let's Go... No, it's like, what is that game? Hey You Pikachu, except ugly as fuck. Oh, I guess. The game exploded in popularity when it was released 10 years ago, but personally, I find only the ugly part of ugly cute to be true. Yeah, I agree, that shit's ugly as fuck. I bought it yesterday, 500 yen used, headset included. That is $6, that is not bad. I learned! I turned to Dari with a menacing glare. Shut it, Haka, I'm no Chinyubuyu patient. I sweep my hair back and flash a devilish grin. I am Hyoin Kiyoma! That's your character's name, right? Oh, Daru, your communication skills are beyond repair. I'll have you know, I go to a ton of offline meets, and I'm always the life of the party. Oh yeah, I'm sure you are, Chunko. This fat, bespectacled guy is my brother in arms and right-hand man, Hashida Itaru, nicknamed Daru. That's so rude. No, it's true. He's a hardcore otaku. You can always find him in front of the computer playing games or watching anime. Oh, the otaku lifestyle. So that's like people who don't have any friends or talk to anybody, right? But we're his friend. He has 2D wives on whom he cheats with 3D maids. I don't agree with his preferences, but to him, anything's fine as long as it's moe. So I'm guessing moe is a type of like porn or something. I still didn't look it up, I'm lazy. He's the reliable and skilled partner who brings my ideas to fruition. Despite his insistence that software is his forte, he shows remarkable aptitude with hardware as well. That was the weirdest way I could have read that whole statement. Oh, the needle bit my finger. Over here, nursing a pricked finger, we have Shina Mayuri, a 16-year-old high school student. If you believe it, I've known her since we were both small. She's also an otaku, nowhere near Daru's level though. Oh, this ditzy girl is in charge of the lab's official costume division for women, and today she's working on costumes at her usual leisurely pace, but she's the only girl, so. Why does the Future Gadget Laboratory need costumes for women? Why not? They could be for you too. It doesn't. The truth is, Mayuri is completely useless.
Are you kidding me?
Don't be fucking rude. Look at her, she's trying her best. Still, there's no way I would ever kick her out. After all, she was the first one to join the Future Gadget Laboratory. I still remember the day Mayuri first came to the lab. It was spring. She said to me, Mayushi is Okurin's hostage. I belong here. Well, that certainly was cryptic. Yeah, what the fuck? But her offer was my salvation. And how so? For she was the first to join me on my magnificent quest. She saved me from a solitary life on the run from the organization. Who is the organization? I will never forget her kindness. Mayuri doesn't have to be useful. Her being here is enough. How sweet. So, did Alpaca Man say anything? Oh, so did Alpaca Man say anything? Sorry. It's hard to see. No, nothing.
What the fuck is that?
The human-faced alpaca inside the monitor was completely unresponsive. So unresponsive you'd think the game was bugged. Whatever, I give up. Never again will I play this boring game. Those games aren't really fun. Damn antisocial alpaca. I curse his name and smack the TV. As soon as I do... The TV makes a sound like it's shorted, and then the screen goes blank. I change the channel. Nothing. Check the power cable. Nothing. Whack it again. Nothing. I guess it's broken. Damn. This crummy TV is on lease from the Braun Tube workshop downstairs. I really like the apartment. Even though it's like a mess, it kind of feels like it feels very homey. It's probably just old. Or sorry, the lab. Whatever. You made Mr. Alpaca angry. Damn, I'll have to get it repaired later. I turn off the TV and lie down on the couch. Oh, so we're broke, huh?
Oh, Charles. It appears that I'm allergic to
I'm fed up with the humidity of Japanese summers. I stare at a conspicuous stain on the ceiling while fanning myself. What the fuck does that mean? I close my eyes. And what naturally comes to mind is that impossible scene I saw an hour ago. Oh, so he's still in this timeline, huh? I don't want to see it. They're gone. Oh, we're not talking about... Okay, we're not talking about Kurisu. As I left Radikan, everyone vanished before my eyes. I can't explain it. And it wasn't just the people on the street. The people in the stores, gone. In all restaurants, gone. Even the cars vanished, drivers and all. And it all happened in the blink of an eye. Do you think it has something to do with that message we got? Because in the last one we got like a message that was just like a blank fuzzy noise. Like, did that? I don't know. Suddenly an empty city spread before me. I could still hear the music from off the stores, but those catchy melodies were the only sound of life remaining. Heat was rising from the asphalt in waves, but I felt only a cold chill down my spine. I just stood there, breathless, until... What's wrong? Mayuri's voice brought me back to reality. So did she disappear too? And so, like, where did she go? And, like, does she not remember this? I'm just, like... Oh.
You should have just sat there and ate your food.
Well. Miri hadn't disappeared. She was right there, looking at me with questioning eyes. Everyone disappeared just now, right? Huh? You saw it too, right? Just now, before our very eyes. Panic took hold as the enormity of what had just happened struck me. Unable to control myself, I grabbed Mayuri by her slender shoulders and shook her. Did you see it, Mayuri? You saw it, right? Huh? Mary's head flopped back and forth from my shaking. I didn't see anything. You didn't? Oh my god, don't do that. Oh my god. I stopped shaking her and looked straight into her eyes. Her eyes look like soulless. I can't explain it. I guess because it's a drawing. Anyway. She returned my gaze with eyes clear as glass marbles. You saw nothing? Nothing at all? There were people here a second ago, weren't there? There were? Even the store employees are gone. That's impossible by any measure. What is going on? What in the Willy Wonka is going on here? Of course they are. Her reply didn't make any sense. It was like... Oh, it was like this when we got here. Oh, I know. You're seeing things, aren't you? I'm sure it's because of the heat. How could she laugh at a time like this? I always thought she was a bit strange, but maybe her brain is actually broken. Or maybe she didn't see anything and it's just you. But if that's the case, why didn't she disappear? I realized that she couldn't help me. Don't be rude. With nowhere else to turn, I looked up to the bright blue sky. There wasn't a cloud in sight. The scorching summer sun shone bright through the gaps of Akiba's buildings. Naturally, my eyes drifted to the top floor of Radicon, where I've just been a moment ago. I saw this last time. I was shocked though. So my theory is that in the one timeline that we were in, that thing was it landed correctly on the roof, but then in this timeline, it smashed into the actual building. Maybe it killed Dr. Nakabachi, and then that would cause Maquis to not be killed because maybe he killed her? Oh, I didn't read that line. Oops. What happened to her? Just before everyone disappeared, I could have sworn I heard an ambulance siren. Maquis Kurisu might still be in that dark, narrow passageway, cold, bloody, and alone.
Right back. Can I get you anything? A gun.
The thought disturbed me, but the question at the forefront of my mind was, what the hell is that satellite doing here? Right before Dr. Nakabachi's presentation, the building shook like a bomb had exploded. The roof door lock had been broken, and beyond it, someone had placed a satellite-like machine shrouded in smoke and glowing dust. Fireflies and sparkles. When I first saw it, the satellite was on the rooftop. But that's not what I was seeing now. See? This satellite had penetrated the top floor of the building, obliterating the room where Dr. Nakabachi's press conference had been held. I'll let it slide this time, but if you use penetrated one more time, I swear to God. It must have fallen out of orbit without burning up in the atmosphere somehow. I knew it was crazy, but what other explanation could there be? The real question was, when did that happen? Mayuri, about that satellite. Yep, what a surprise, huh? What do you mean? What was a surprise? It made a huge kaplow sound. A huge kaplow? It certainly did make a sound, but I don't think it was kaplow. I'd say it was more like zoom. Did that satellite fall out of the sky? Did it? Do you think any aliens were on board? There could have been. I literally said alien invasion. No, there's no way. There's no way there's aliens in this game. Had I lost my mind? What I had seen didn't match at all with what Mayuri was saying. So you guys are in different timelines right now. Suddenly, nothing seemed real. Had I dreamt it all? And that's why, in the beginning of the second episode, when Maquis was like, oh, you talked to me earlier, and I'm like, no, I didn't. It's because we switched timelines. Anyway. Hey, you two! Just then, a uniformed policeman ran up to us, his expression stern. What do you think you're doing here? This area is off limits. You have to leave. We're sorry. First, my good man, let's call you Officer A. I have one question. Who starts a conversation like that? Officer A? Thousands of people just vanished. You saw it too, didn't you? What are you talking about? Get out of here! I was quickly losing confidence in my own memories. I decided to tell him about Maquis Kurisu and get him to call an ambulance, but before I could... Please tell me she's... Oh my god, please tell me she's right here. Look, I don't have time for your nonsense. Aw, are you kidding me? The policeman took me by the upper arm and said... What?
You cannot be for real.
No one got stabbed at Radicon.
Oh my god, you for real? No, you for fake. No, you for real.
How does he know that?
You lying. You not?
though. Like, it seems it's freaking me out because that seems very like specific. Like, how does he know that? He knows about the timeline. What? How could he say that with such certainty? While I was still trying to comprehend the situation, the policeman forcibly led us away. We were escorted up to UPX and released. There were people at UPX like usual. Actually, there were far more people than usual. The place was packed. Just as Officer A had said, Chiodori had been blockaded by police, so nobody could enter. There was nothing we could do, so we headed back to the lab. Man, I thought I was going to get to see her again. That's so... Is she actually dead? Like, now I'm starting to think she actually died. That sucks. Are you kidding? She was in the intro. She wouldn't have been in the intro for nothing. And that brings us to the present. I'm baffled. Did the whole hour since the beginning of Nakabachi's presentation really happen? I check online for any news. The net is buzzing about the mysterious machine that crashed into Radikan. All the major stations in Tokyo, even To TV, are running special bulletins about it. Fortunately, it doesn't look like anyone was hurt, but Chidori is still closed off. Akihabara Station is jammed with reporters and curious onlookers. Nobody has mentioned anything about the disappearance of thousands of people from Akiba's streets, nor about Maki's Kurisu's murder. It's all a mystery. A mystery? I see, so that's it. From the sofa, I spring to my feet, a wide grin on my face. Daru and Mayuri turn and stare. This is all an elaborate cover-up by the organization. Their influence has corrupted local law enforcement, which means our entire government may be already under their control. My god. I hate us. I'm sure I'll get used to it. But they underestimated me, for I am not so easily played. One day I will expose their deeds and put an end to their reign. He's such a conspiracist. Having come to a satisfactory conclusion, I take a celebratory Dr. P, my favorite soda, from the fridge. Okay, I trust you again. Listen, Dr. Pepper is so underrated. Literally nobody drinks it, but like, it's actually so good. Sorry, little rant. The lab has no air conditioning. Ice-cold drinks are essential. No air conditioning? Elixir Intellectualis. A drink fit for a genius.
Electric chair.
He's so extra. He be doing too much. Cole is better. Okran really loves his Dr. P. Cole is not better, but I pity the man who knows not the greatness of this beverage. Mwahaha. Step through the curtain dividing its center, and you'll enter the heart of the Future Gadget Laboratory, the development room. Just as the name implies, this is the room where we develop future gadgets. Needless to say, it is strictly off limits to outsiders. Yes, I know the setup is cheap. I would much rather have an airlock than a curtain, but our research budget is already scraping the bottom of the barrel. Besides, what's important isn't money, it's ambition. I poke Daru and bid him to follow me into the development room. All the windows here are weather stripped with packing tape, so it's dim. And hot, almost like a sauna. See, this part I don't enjoy. Seems like a garage. I've been wanting to buy an air conditioning for the lab, but there's no money for that. We're currently accepting donations. Not interested.
No, my bad, I'm sorry.
Upon entering the development room, I pick up the lab coat that's lazily draped on the chair and put it on. I always wear a lab coat in the development room for practical reasons, as well as symbolic ones. Daru, however, refuses to wear his. Putting it on and taking it off is apparently too much trouble for him. He can't be bothered to do anything that doesn't interest him. It's men like him who give our generation a bad name. His lab coat, purchased from my own pocket money, I might add, just sits on the shelf. It's never been worn and probably never will be. Daru, is the plan progressing smoothly? Oh, what plan? Daru gives me a blank look. I sigh and turn his attention to the table in the middle of the room. The 7-Up. Did y'all pay for that product placement? Am I gonna have to blur that out? Sitting majestically on top of the table is a commercial-grade microwave oven. It is significantly larger than the newer home models. It has the 1,000 on there. That looks like, those numbers look like the numbers that showed up on the screen when we went back in time. The plan, as in the plan. Obviously I'm talking about the perfect gadget number 8. Oh, that. How was I supposed to know what that's what you meant? We've known each other for what, 3 years now? We went to high school together, and now we're going to the same university. We share an inseparable bond, like 2 prison cellmates. He's only been a lab member for 2 months though. We were in different classes junior year, and we actually didn't talk at all. So, 2 years? Details. The point is, we've known each other for a long time. I expect you to keep up with me here. N-O-P-E. Man, all I want to do is have one of those cool cryptic conversations where we talk about plans and preparation and other important sounding stuff, but no one knows what it means except us. See, you know what, Utaru? I respect you, because you are me. Every time he's talking about this stupid shit, I'm like, nah. So, you know what, that's fine. Shot down again. I would go with it on like his birthday or something, make him feel special for a day. So, are we any closer to figuring out what's wrong with gadget number 8? Not yet. So far, the Future Gadget Laboratory has completed a total of 8 inventions. I wonder if this is an actual website. As I explained to Alpaca Man, the lab's primary goal is to develop weapons for the war against the Dark Dominion, led by the organization that rules the world from the shadows. At present, we haven't completed any inventions of that sort. On the contrary, we haven't even figured out what we should make. But along the way, we've managed to create some ingenious, futurish gadgets as a byproduct of our research. It is a fundamental truth of science that great inventions are often created by accidents, in other words, serendipity. Allow me to introduce you to our glorious future gadgets. Gadget number 1, the bit particle gun. Gadget number 2, the bamboo helicam. Gadget number 3, could this be Aura Aura? Is that talking about whales? Maybe. Gadget number 4, mode snake. Gadget number 5, once again I made a worthless... Gadget number 5, once again I made a worthless object by Goemon. That's funny. Gadget number 6, the Siloom Saber. Gadget number 7, Ghost in the Ball. They can all be seen on the website Daru made, so feast your eyes upon the product of a mad scientist's genius. So it's all stupid shit.
It was all a lie. Guys, it was all a lie. She lied.
Mad scientist my ass. You can be maybe like subpar scientist creates useless crap PhD. Anyway, our current problem is future gadget number 8, the phone wave. Name subject to change. Yeah, it should be. I'm so sorry, I'm literally tearing this bit apart. I don't mind him. Phone wave is actually a pretty weak name, so I've added name subject to change to the end of it until we come up with something better. For the record, it was my Yori's idea, not mine. When a future gadget is completed, 3 of us discuss what to name it. I prefer names based on mythology or names with hidden meanings that need a little extra explanation to understand. Okay. Daru thinks my naming style is too ridiculous. He just doesn't have a passion for words like I do. His makes sense to the public eye, because if you see a name of an invention, you're like, what does that mean? You're not gonna go look at it further, you're just gonna be like, okay, whatever, never mind. Mayuri can't be bothered to remember difficult names. She says that they don't fit in her head. And so, our opinions on gadget names are always split. But I digress. The phone wave, name subject to change, is in short, a remote-controlled microwave. You put food in the microwave before you leave, then, on your way back, call the attached cell phone to start the heating process, and voila, hot food ready for your arrival. When you put the food in the microwave, why not just hit the button instead of putting it on your phone? That just is unnecessary steps. So, it's basically a piece of junk. Okay, so at least we're on the same page here. A few days ago, however, we discovered that the phone wave named subject to change has a second unintended capability. Our brave, or possibly just ditzy Mayuri, had made it a daily routine to heat some frozen fried chicken by remote control. Long story short, she was defrosting her beloved juicy chicken number 1 as usual when the unexpected happened. The chicken came out more frozen than when she put it in. The microwave refroze the chicken? Now how did that happen? Since then, Dara and I have been searching for the cause. Aliens. Aliens everywhere. That's all that's causing this shit. We tried copying what Mayushi did, but we just can't reproduce the freezing phenomenon. Oh, that was not... I mean, we tried to freeze a banana. It turned out really weird. I just don't get it. Daru, now looking completely fed up with the heat, starts fanning himself with his shirt. I know what he means by really weird. Let's see if we can't make it happen again. Mayuri, bring forth the bananas. Are you gonna turn them into gel bananas? Are you gonna turn them into gel bananas again? She's so tired of her shit. That's been bugging Mayushi. Can you stop calling them gel bananas? But gel bananas are gel bananas. I take the bananas from Mayuri and stick the whole bunch into the phone wave, name subject to change. Why do you have to use the whole bunch? It's a waste of food. We don't have the money to be wasting all these bananas. Your stinginess could cost us the battle with the organization. That's fine with me. Miyushi always buys the bananas, and now Miyushi can't eat a single one. Next time, we'll only do one banana. But I already put the whole bunch in, so I ignore her hungry complaints. The phone wave name subject to change is simple to use. It's a microwave with a phone taped on. The number is already in my address book, so I just need to call the phone wave. Now, where did I put my phone? I check my pants and coat pockets. Now, where did I put my phone? I check my pants and coat pockets. Now, where did I put my phone? This is some Groundhog Day shit. Why are we saying the same thing? Check my pants and coat pockets. Let's press the phone triggers button and call the cell phone, and make a call to the phone wave name subject to change. It allows us to confirm the controller settings from configure of the system menu. Now, where did I put my phone? I check my pants and coat pockets. What do I do? Alright, so I'm going to end things here for now.
What she deserves.
Oh my.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I'm going to try and look up how to get by this part. I'm actually really confused. It's saying that I need to do something with the menu, so I'm just going to look it up and see if I can figure out what's going on. So in the next one, we'll start off, and I'll have that fixed, and then we can learn more about this lab and all of his terrible inventions. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and...
Oh, that's her? Oh, Lord. She look like a bitch on wheels. Let me hurry up and get her done with.